What's going on, you guys? It's Tony and Lati Casa Esmeralda, and today I installed the electric fence. It's almost complete, but it's all wired, it's all hooked up, it's all functioning, it's all working. So here it is. Got the animal electric fence for all the feral pigs, all the wild boar that try to come on my property. Goes all the way around the top property here. We'll kind of do a little walk, and the dogs are going to probably get a little bit of a shock here. I don't like to shock my dogs, but it keeps them off the fence. Keeps any animals I get. If I decide to get now, I have like a corral basically here, and I can corral. I can put like goats or something like that if I had another fence. The farmer dropped off some more hay for me to fill up my bins, and I filled up my bin here. So it's my fence. Goes all the way around here. And then it goes down here. And the other day, one of the wild, they have like these big white Burmese. Yeah, these big white Burmese. We have wild dogs out here where I live, and there's two of them. They're over on the other hillside living there, so about 450 meters away from my house. They are the ones that are robbing my chickens. This just started a couple months ago, and so the dogs will probably be able to get underneath because they're foxhounds. So I kind of rigged it up so they can go underneath, but when the big dogs, those big wild dogs come by here and everything, right, he's kind of sniffing it and stuff like that. He's being careful, right? So, you know, they're all being careful. I think they sort of figured it out already. But that's where they're coming in. They're coming on here and down on the other side. Also the feral pigs and the wild boar, especially on my back property. In October I get hunters to come in here. And the ones that try to hunt illegally on my property, I don't like. But so anyways, this is up and running now. I'm just gonna leave all these things because this is all good. Like I said, like before, like I planted down there, and it's all it's all turning into compost. So it's mulching, and then I'm just, when September comes around and I start cutting wood, I'll give them all a good shake and everything, and all the compost will fall off, and it'll all start regenerating and adding natural mulch. So you don't really need all these machines and everything, spending gasoline and filter and oil and everything. I took out all my machines today. I had my chainsaw out. I had my weed cutter out here. I did some weed cutting, things like that. I got some wild squash for pumpkins growing here. So this is all natural growing. Just throw the seeds in water. So it's all coming up here on my fence line. So this is all up and in and working. So I got a corral now, a safe corral, and to keep any wild animals from coming up here. I might put a gate in here or something if I decide to get sheep or goats, because I really want sheep and goats. So I did put all this in a day, in a good day's work here. And then, yeah, see, like I told you, I had the chainsaw out, so from some of those down trees over there. And then I want to put like a rancher style here. I'm gonna get some wire tomorrow, and then find probably a 4-meter log or something and put it on top, make it like a real Canadian style ranch thing. So I've been in the Rockies a lot. It's like a second home for me. So there's several projects I'm working on right now. Filling up the bins is kind of a back burner because I'm holding off on my growing. I already seeded about 8 bins down there, and then I got some more potatoes, some yams, and some long radishes coming. I got garlic, but I think it's all too early to plant right now because it's too hot. There's just enough, and my well's just filled up for the summertime, which is over there, my well, the big gray thing. And I don't want to run out of water right now, and there's a possibility here in the Adriatic you can run out of water 1 or 2 days. But going back to my fence, so that goes in here now. It's all wired and rigged up. I still have to attach the ground cable here, but I got the pick in the ground, and I got the ground wire running around it, sort of thing. I was figuring on hooking it up tonight, but I was up at 6 o'clock this morning already working, doing my gardening, my watering. I have my animals, everything. So in between that, and then I'm just gonna run the wire here across tomorrow, and then into my box. And here is the big ground cable, which is right here on this blue one. No, it's the yellow. The yellow green is the one. And I can just plug it into there. I might have to drill a hole through the wall. Just absolutely crazy days. You can see I have all my tools out, had all my drills out. You know, just absolutely crazy when you take all your tools out. You have all your weed cutter out. You have your chainsaw out. I mean, just absolutely nuts trying to wire a fence in and stuff like that. And then I put the first thing actually I did today, and I wanted to hold off from this video in my root cellar, is I got the solar panel here, and I can convert this system into an off-grid so I can charge it. And then when I don't have, because I am on a grid tie, so when I don't have electricity at night, or I'm running off power from the provincial power company, because you need to have solar, so during the daytime you have lots of electricity when you have a grid tie, but at nighttime the only thing you can possibly use is a 12 volt light, and that's like $450 a month to use a 12 volt light for 1 month long, and that's all I use. And when it gets dark, I'm just so tired I go to bed. So what I want to do is install this solar panel. And I got batteries in the house. I got the battery came with this system here. I've had this box now in my closet for 1 year and 11 months. I didn't have a fence before, so yeah, it would have been smart to first put the fence in, but I bought a house with just a stone house, no infrastructure or anything. So I mounted this up this morning. It's simple, just 3 screws in the back, and it just some concrete screws and stuff, and then some silicone, and then just put the screws in and then hook it on, and then it's all wired up, and you can see it flashing right now, right? You can see it flashing, you can see it tick away, right? And that means it's working. And then I got this all the wiring hooked up here, the positive, the negative, like the red and the black. I got it hooked up to this wire here and there. So I got to shorten some wires here and there and just make this all nice. I got a simple charge controller here, which will charge the batteries and things like that. It will charge a car battery or anything like that, and then that will give me a few hours of electricity into the night, and then the wee hours in the morning, 4 or 5 o'clock, so it'll let the dogs sleep, and then the dogs won't have to be up all night chasing pigs and foxes and things like that, which they're normally doing. So it'll give them some of a break now, having this electric fence around here. So the nice thing about this is that if my phone's dying and it's a really muddy day and stuff like that, I can leave my boots on, I can come in here and I can charge my phone on this small charge controller. It's not a really great charge controller. There are better charge controllers of this, but it will charge the battery, or it will charge the car batteries, like a 12 volt volt deep cycle battery, or this battery that came with the system, and then this will give it enough juice. We'll give it like about 4 or 5 hours of juice, so you can run it through the night and things like that. Because when animals are most active is sometimes between 10 p.m. and 4 or 5 a.m. sort of thing, or like when you're sleeping. So you want to be, so you don't lose any more animals and things like that. This is probably the best system. So I just need to clean all this up, but now the fence is in, and I just wanted to show that it's working. And I got some wires, and you don't touch that because that's live wire and everything. Okay, I didn't get shocked there. Anyways, okay, so that's it for today. If you like my video, please like and subscribe to my channel, Tony and Lati Casa Esmeralda. Thank you very much. For those who have liked and subscribed, please comment. And if you want to come and stay, I'm on Airbnb or Booking.com at Google Maps, Pastici, Casa Esmeralda. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Bye.